Welcome into the film room powered by Microsoft Surface. We're going to look at a plethora of plays. Probably a word you don't hear very often with football, but it means a wide variety. Well, Parker Washington, BTJ, and also Evan Ingram. Let's get right to it. Focus in on the bottom of the screen. This is Parker Washington. Great route by him because he's varying his speed, keeping the defensive back not sure of exactly which route he's running. Watch him. Speed, put on the brakes, speed again, and then put on the brakes. Look how much separation is created by Parker Washington. That's exactly what a quarterback wants. Separation and the opportunity to get a ball in a big window. And this play is what is called a man-beater route concept. You can see that the Texans are all lined up kind of in bump and run. What's going to happen here, Brian Thomas Jr. is going to get the ball, and he's going to run a crossing route. On the opposite side, Devin Duvernay is running a crossing route as well. And then you have somebody running interference. That's Evan Ingram, working his way up in the middle to create a traffic jam, and you're trying to get one of the two guys open. It's a great concept, and it works perfectly. You'll see at some point here, let me pause it. You can see that Brian Thomas Jr. is wide open because there's a traffic jam that Evan Ingram creates. An easy throw for the quarterback. But let's also focus in on Evan Ingram. After he creates the traffic jam, he blocks the guy that has coverage on BTJ. Very unselfish player, one of my favorite players, and it creates an explosive play for the Jaguars offense. And Parker Washington got a touchdown in the ball game on a great route that actually drew a flag because his route was so good. The route goes up the field, and then he actually gives the impression that he's going to go to the inside and then bends it back to the outside. And at this point right here, this juncture, that's when the defensive back gets the pass interference. He literally hooks the entire waist of Parker Washington because it's a great route. Look at the size of the window and also the vertical jump of Parker Washington because the ball was not thrown perfectly. Nice job by Parker Washington, also keeping his feet in, finishing the play and getting vertical for the touchdown. And this one, we're going to call it the pigtail route by Parker Washington. He's going to run up the field, do the little pigtail route, and then get vertical. And it works. You think I'm joking, right? Pigtail route, is there such a thing? Look at it. That's the pigtail route. Let's rewind it. There's the little curly cue right there. And it fools the linebacker just for an instant and allows Parker Washington to make the catch. The pigtail route executed nicely. And I'm not quite so sure what the Houston Texans were trying to do defensively on this play, but I'm not going to cover Brian Thomas Jr. with a linebacker. But I think the reason that matchup happens is because Evan Ingram does such a great job at selling this little route here to the outside of Brian Thomas Jr., and it draws extra attention. And then it leaves the linebacker all alone, which is the linebacker is right here on Brian Thomas Jr., leaves them all alone. And you can see the linebacker has his back turned. Mac Jones trusts Brian Thomas Jr. to make this catch with the linebacker's back turned. Excellent execution by the offense, not so much by the Texans defense.